Good morning. Welcome to Saturday. You made it through the week without a drink. You're awesome. This is One Sober to Another. I'm Wayne. I'm an alcoholic. And today's daily reflection for November 21st, 2020, a classic prayer. It's awesome. If you are not into prayer and you're not into God, and that's not your thing, that's all right, folks. There's something in here for everybody. Just pay attention and hear the words and dismiss the fact that it's part of religion. Okay, you don't have to dismiss it, but if it's not your thing, then replace it with whatever you believe in. All right, let's go. A classic prayer. Lord, make me a channel for thy peace, that where there is hatred, I may bring love. That where there is wrong, I may bring the spirit of forgiveness. That where there is discord, I may bring harmony. That where there is error, I may bring truth. That where there is despair, I may bring hope. That where there are shadows, I may bring light. That where there is sadness, I may bring joy. Lord, grant that I may seek rather than to comfort than to be comforted, to understand than to be understood, to love than to be loved. For it is by self-forgetting that one finds, it is by forgiving that one is forgiven. It is by dying that one awakens to eternal life. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 99. Now here's the guts of it all. No matter where I am in my spiritual growth, the St. Francis prayer helps me to improve my conscious contact with God as I understand Him. I think that one of the great advantages of my faith in God is that I do not understand Him or her. It may be that the relationship with my higher power is so fruitful that I do not have to understand. All that I am certain of is that if I work step 11 regularly, as best as I can, I will continue to improve my conscious contact. I will know His will for me, and I will have the power to carry that out. Now, if any of that is off-putting for you folks, replace the method of how we get there through the St. Francis prayer with the belief of your choice. Not everybody believes in Catholicism. Not everybody believes in Christianity or religion as it is structured. Replace this with the understanding of your choice, okay? So a lot of it says that, you know, through all those sentences and paraphrases, that I pretty much am the opposite of what I ever thought. I have to forgive somebody in order to be forgived. For some reason, that doesn't sit well with alcoholics or addicts because we're ego-driven anyway. I have to love rather than be loved. Bull crap. I deserve attention. I deserve to be, everybody should love me. That's what I thought in my active alcoholism. But that's not the case. I have to be able to love somebody, to include myself, to be loved. For me, in a nutshell, that makes sense. Because a lot of actions that I took while I was drinking were completely selfish and self-motivated. It was impossible for anyone to want to give me anything back. If you can definitely relate to that, you know what to do, folks. You know, I don't see many comments on my videos, and that's okay. But if you do comment, that helps somebody. And that's where it lies for me, is that everything that is contributed here on this channel helps somebody. That is the will that my higher power has for me, is to get up in the morning and shoot these videos. Now, I have to take time to understand other folks in order for me to be understood. And I can sit with that, and I can sit with that comfortably. And I can also sit with improving my conscious contact with my higher power. Because, you know, not everybody thinks that there is a higher power out there. However, if you're an alcoholic like me, you found yourself in some jacked up situations to where there was only one way that you got out of them. And it wasn't by your own, I can't even think of the word, but it wasn't by your own will. And it wasn't because you deserved it. It's because your higher power was looking out for you. Now, I got a saying that, that you may not agree with, or you might, and just think it over real quick. God looks after fools and drunks. Want to know why? Because we can't look after ourselves. And that is my higher power working through me. And that is my higher power in proof. You know, I don't need any more proof than that. I've been in some messed up places, you know. I remember, and I'm a tangent. I remember being in a wall locker on fire. And if anybody ever been in the military, a wall locker is not that daggone big. And the events that led up to that were all of my doing, because I was drunk. Well, I didn't like the outcome of it, and I didn't think I deserved the outcome. So I put myself in that wall locker, which was full, by the way. I pulled out a lighter and I lit the clothes on fire. I should have died in that jack. I should have died in that wall locker. And if not, I should have been severely burned. But my higher power forced that door open, and all of the flames went upward, and I was able to get out from underneath of it. Now, was it partially survival? Yes. But who helped me survive? Exactly. God looks after fools and drunks. There's a lot in here, and within that prayer, there is a lot of things that may be off-putting. But how could this possibly be off-putting for you? And I'm not justifying it, but listen to it. That where there is discord, I may bring harmony. When things are in chaos, I have the ability to step in and bring a calm to the situation. And if I do that, then I see that there's disruption that needed to be tamed in order for something to be better. I have that ability through my higher power to make that happen. And if I just listen to it, you know, it's an amazing thing. Grant that I may seek rather than to comfort than to be comforted. Who can I help today? You know, there's a woman named Nikki, and she's on Twitter, and she had been positive, COVID positive. She was in the hospital. She was on a ventilator, and she was really looking towards the end. Now, I could have just hit the like button and moved on, because, you know, that's what we do on social media. We just scroll through, tap, 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 tap. There we go. Now we're famous. I don't know. That seems what I see anyway. So what I did is I dropped words of, you know, what I feel is compassion to someone I don't know, but I just know of their situation. I can provide a little comfort where someone is not doing so well, rather than me seeking to be comforted by the world or by my family or by the situation, or, you know, by just what is here. And I think that is an ability through my higher power. That's just how I believe it. Step 11 is all about gaining that conscious contact with your higher power. And if that's not something you dig, just listen to the words, hear the words, feel the prayer. You don't have to believe in the prayer, but feel it. And it will apply in your life, regardless if you're an alcoholic, addict, or whatever. You know, we all have ways that we are shaped and ways that we believe. However, most of it's similar, believe it or not. No matter where I am in my spiritual growth, This prayer helps me improve my conscious contact with the God of my understanding. You know, and I think one of the advantages of my faith in God is that I do not understand him. One of my proofs of faith is that I don't understand my God. You know, I see it all the time where people lose their homes and people, you know, are in natural disasters and everything else. Everybody makes it out safe of the house or the boat or the mountaintop or from the valley where the tsunami is about to crash down. And they most say the one thing that is in common: at least we're alive, right? You may not understand the way certain things work, but at least you're alive. And if you're able to watch this video and you're able to click through it by now, at least you're alive. That's proof. And you don't have to understand it entirely, but there is a plan. And if you don't believe in the plan, I'll see you tomorrow. I will know his will for me and I will have the power to carry that out. And that's where all of this goes. Folks, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I would not keep doing this channel if I didn't believe that my higher power has set it out for me to do. I would not. I would not take the time to listen to other people because I'm ego driven and I'm egocentric, but I work on these character defects one step at a time. And my higher power has set out for me to deliver these messages because that one person is going to get it. And that one person is going to be able to be relieved of the obsession of alcohol or addiction and be able to have a life that is better than what they're living now. That's what I think my higher power's plan is for me. And I say that a lot because truly, you know, a lot of people ask me, why do I waste my time? Your channel's not like huge. Like, whatever, man. That one person's gonna get it. And that one person is gonna be like I was, completely flipped upside down with their life in the gutter. And they're gonna be able to thrive out on the other side without the obsession of having to drink, or without the obsession of having to use, or to gamble, or to, I don't know, watch Pornhub 12 times a day, you know? It's that type of thing that my higher power wakes me up for and keeps me going. And I feel that is invaluable. And as part of step 11, I have to listen to what is supposed to be, you know, given to you guys and delivered through these messages. You know, that's how I see it. I'm not saying that I'm a fountain of youth and a fountain of wisdom, because I'm definitely not. I mean, look at me. I'm not a fountain of youth. And, you know, I don't even have a college degree, but here I am. You guys are amazing. I hope you have an awesome Saturday. I owe Danny a video. He's gonna hate me. I gotta do it a third time, folks. I gotta do it a third time. He's gonna hate me. And by the way, if any of you know how to screenshot record over a Samsung phone with volume through Zoom or through Facebook Messenger, please let me know, because I failed it twice already. And anyway, so life's a garden, folks. Dig it. I'll see you in the next one.